Good morning and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Pixel Club. We are playing Football Manager Revisited International Edition on the Sinclair Spectrum, and this is an update to one of the original games that came out from Kevin Thomas. And Kevin Thomas is also involved in this, as is Midnight Brew and a gentleman whose name you will see in a moment's time. This version is the World Cup edition and this is in beta, so the link where you can get more information about this will be the Patreon of Midnight Brew that I will have in the video description below. So it wants us to stop the tape and press space to continue. Did you know, by the way, Football Manager was actually written in BASIC? I had no idea. So welcome to the FMR International Tournament Builder. Right, okay, so we want to use the default one, which is set up for the 2026 World Cup. Boom. There we go. We're not going to amend it. We're just going to press enter to carry on. And we are going to play the mighty England. If you have been following English football recently, we had a loss recently, the most recent, and then prior to that we had a draw. So we're not particularly mighty, but hopefully with my skill, with my dedication, we will be better. So 99 for more choice. The World Cup this year, it's easier to list probably the countries that are not in the World Cup. There's loads of them. There's absolutely loads of them. You know, FIFA are looking to make as much money as possible from this by involving as many countries. And the mighty England are in Group L, and we're number 45. So we're going to do 45 to say that team there. And this is squad selection. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 24 people there. And we can have a squad of 18 players. Now, I'm not going to pick these. I will let it do it for me. There are names there that I've not even heard of. But there are names there that I have heard of. So this has got real names in it. Absolute real names. But we're going to do enter to complete randomly and see whether we have the mighty Harry Kane. Oh, yes, we do. Alright, so there you go. Football Manager Revisited World Cup 2026. Kevin Thomas, enhanced by G. Anderson. And that's not Julian Anderson. I have no idea who the G is. I apologise for that. And it's loading in and we are ready to go. So type your name. We are going to put GPC in there. Who else would we be? And load a game. And no, we don't want to be doing that. And off to the World Cup 2026. Now, for those of you that are thinking this is loading really fast, yes it is. I'm using Spectaculator emulator for this to actually do this, not the Mr. FPGA, because there was actually a problem where prior to this bit here, it lost the tape. It kind of finished the tape. So this is working absolutely fine, which is why I know some of the things that you've got. And here we are. This is where we choose our skill level. So we'll recognize this from the original one. We will do average. We will be average, I think, here. We are always average with our gameplay. Let's see how it goes across. GPC, welcome to the World Cup 2026, setting up. So, this is building the database. This is doing everything that it needs to be doing. Magic behind the scenes. Not 100% sure what, but clearly magic behind the scenes. There wasn't very much sound in this game, just goal kicks and stuff like that. So, second kit choice. Usual kit colour is white. Well, it's going to have to be red, isn't it? It's going to have to be red. I like the red second kit. I don't know whether we currently have it as a second kit, but I like it. And if you leave a comment, and I enjoy the comments that you leave, some of them will be picked at random and put into a random, basically, poll. But when we do the videos, you get things like that scroll across the bottom. So that's tanks for the video, because there was a lot of tanks in that game that we played there. So, okay, yes, we are okay. Right, Costa Rica invite team to play them before the tournament starts. No, we don't want to assess this because we're mighty and we don't need to do this. Alright, here we go. So, look at this stats screen. There's loads of it. We've got player stats. We've got chicken on injured players. Results from fixtures. Group table. New training schedule. Game status. And saving and quitting England. You know what? Our next match is Croatia. We're just going to do 99 to continue. We will look at those after the next match. So, what have we got? England versus Croatia. Scouting the opposition. I don't know whether it really is or just building something, or it's an excuse to have a nice little bar go across the bottom. But we've got to assume it's doing something. So here we go. England, Croatia. And look at this. Our energy is 10. Our morale is 14. I think we're okay. So press C to... Look at that. Formation 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. No. That's not right. Why is it only got 6 players there? Alright, you know what? Let's do C to change the team. Boom. Right, this is showing you who's picked to play. And... yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we got a goalie picks and 1 defender. So 1, 2. So we got 7 picks. You know what? I think we need some more people on the pitch. All right. So how do we do this? How do we do this? All right. So let's do. I don't know. Let's do number 8, Jay Stones. Do I do that? Yes, he's there. All right. So we want to get P on the bottom right hand of the screen up to 11. Let's do. No, Phil Foden's already there. Let's do number 14. There you go. And we go to 9. I think we're going to have number 20 for an attacker. I hope this is going to make us even better than what we would be with a limited team. I don't know. You know, for the developers, you know, that probably should have 11 team members, not the lower amount that you had before kickoff, no pun intended. All right, let's put another midfielder on. So we go 12 here. Yes, all right. So we got 11 now, 99 to continue. Team has no captain, so who will our captain be? It's got some recommendations there, but you know what? We will go for number 7. You can be the captain. You know, let Harry focus on scoring. And that's a fair choice there, fair choice. You know, it's my choice, so it should be a good, happy choice. Right, here we go. So we got a little bit more energy, I think, there. And yeah, players picked equals 11. That's a great number to have for a football team. That is the best number to have. All right, 99 to carry on. Match highlights to follow. England, Croatia. Look at the little running men. All right, okay. We could press space to skip, but we're not going to. Who's it going to be? Here we go. So it's Wyatt. Well, actually, England versus Croatia. So this has got to be us. Come on, goal at 16 minutes. Yes. All right, and this is how the game progressed, really. You know, it's taken a little while to get to this point, but there is so much more to this than what was on the original. So, you know, we'll play this out. You know, until we lose, until we get kicked out of the World Cup, you know, so we're 7 minutes into the video, so this could be quite a long video here, but you know, we're too, oh no, I thought they missed, but they scored, cheeky buggers. Alright, okay, hopefully we're not, oh no, they've got another go. Did my players see that ball and think, you know what, we're going to run away and leave an empty space in the goal? I like the little flashing bit there. You know what? For Kevin Thomas, Kevin, if you're watching this, that reminds me of Software Star where you get number 1. It looks very similar. All right, so I think we want to criticise the team. I am not happy with them. No. The players respond negatively. Well, how dare they? You know, they need to know who's in charge. You know what? We're going to push forward. Because we need goals. Second half coming up. Don't lose this. This is a bloody group stage. We must not lose this for England. Or if you're watching this from another country, maybe not for England, especially if you're Croatian. Right, here we go. Yes, this is the white guys. This is England. Come on, you cocks. Get it right this time. Yes. We got to go. Arms in the air. Sky hands. Put your arms up for sky hands. We got to go. 3-2. And it's on 71 minutes. Hopefully not more many chances for them, for Croatia. Come on, can we wrap this up? Yes, we can. We have won this. 90 minutes. Look at that. And unless we're really unlucky that they score 3 goals now, it's game over. Oh, we got another go. 90 plus 2. Come on, let's. It beeped there. Was that the final whistle as well? 5-2? We'll have to take that. We've got to take that as a win. Because it is a win. A game of 2 halves. And look at this. So, these are the very good. These are the people that scored. And look at this possession stats. It even gives you stats as well. Yeah, this has come on a fair bit. This has come on a hell of a lot, actually. Other matches. So, Ghana and Panama drew 1-1. Enter to carry on. Right, and this is our group. So currently, we're on our way through. We are the champions of the group. Okay, players' activity. Have a party, afternoon off, sightseeing, a poker night. You know what? They've missed option 6, the strip club. Alright, so we're going to have a party. We're going to have a party because we won. Yeah, that's probably going to damage us. Look at them, look at them. There you go, team morale is up to 20. Alright, okay, so good. Alright, so let's do P for player statistics. Let's see what we have here. Okay, for you stat fans, there's strength, endurance, discipline, training, played games, goals scored. Okay, alright, so let's carry on. Let's make sure there's no goals scored for people that actually didn't play. No, that's good, that's good. We're in a good place. Okay, so Jay Pickford hasn't. He's a goalie, I think. He's a goalie. He's not playing at the moment. But you know what? We did all right. Next match, Ghana. All right, so checking on injured players. What does that do? Let's have a look at that. Medical treatment room. Everybody is good. Enter to carry on. And you don't want me being your doctor. You'll probably die. You'll probably die. All right, results and fixtures. Yeah, we're going to go. We're not going to do the last menu. Okay, so we've got 2 more matches, I think, that we need to be playing here. Enter to carry on. Knockout matches. Alright, so let's have a look. T, group table? Was that next? Yes, there you go. Let's bathe in our glory at the moment. But yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. And game status and changes. What is that? Okay, alright, so our sponsor is Pfizer. Captain is there. The manager is my good self, the GPC. Yeah, very good, very good. Alright, change your country names, change your player names. Well, that last match was a bit easy, wasn't it? So let's change the skill level. And let's go to very hard. You know, because as I say, you know, we absolutely stormed that. But we know we've got the mighty Harry Kane. So we know that we are going to win every single match. Especially as he's not burdened with captain duties. Alright, here we go. England versus Ghana. Scouting the opposition. Or just fill in the random black bar. This is lovely. This is absolutely lovely, the work that has gone into this. It's brilliant to see a game from, I think, 1982, you know, and think how many years ago that was, really. Think how many years ago that was, you know, a game being updated 44 years later. That's some stat. That is really some stats. Alright, okay, so, yeah, we'll just do carry on here. We'll carry on and see what we have. But, you know, we got lots of high numbers there. We got high numbers. We got the best numbers in the world there. So we're going to be absolutely fine. All right, this is your best 11. I have faith. Yes, let's do A. Media. Oh, it's a media question. It's a media question. Oh my God, it's turning more into what Football Manager, which this game is, became in the later versions, where you got media scrums and stuff like this. All right, match highlights. Let's see what we're going to do. Are we going to win? What do you think? Is this us? No. Yes, it's us scoring. It's us. Because that's their sponsor there, Adibas. Adibas? Whoever that is. Oh. All right, so we're going to criticise the team. We didn't score any goals there, and with only 1 attempt, that's not really very good. The players respond negatively. Well, screw you again. I am in charge. All right, and we are going to push forward. We need a goal. We absolutely need a goal. Second half coming up. England versus Ghana. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? And remember, if you want to experience this yourself, go and have a look at the Patreon that is in the link below. And I've not been asked to do this, by the way. I've not been asked to do this, but go and have a look at the Patreon and you can find more about this. Oh, they defended. Oh, no goal. No goal. You get the little beeps there. You know, I'll turn it up a little bit, actually. Just so maybe you hear them a little bit more if they happen again. All right, this is them. And they scored. And they scored. On the 89th minute, we are not going to draw this match. Oh no. 90 plus 3. Surely not. Ha. No goal. But we still lost. We still lost. Right, 0-1. So, that's not a good showing for us, is it? And look, you get the cards there. You get the cards there as well. And possession and shots. All right, let's carry on. Let's carry on and see how we are doing. Where does that leave us? Okay. I am not sure how we managed to win this. We didn't win that. I'm sure we didn't win that, but look at that. Win-win. All right, but remember, this is just a beta. This is just a beta. Some players feel rather bullied by the captain and would like a new leader. Morale is suffering. No, you are not going to have the leader. You will do what you're told to do. And you know what? I think you can have an afternoon of training for basically being nerds and complaining. Why aren't the players training this afternoon? They are studying. I think I just said training. Okay, they need a break. Why don't you find a proper job? There you go. Let's be rude to everybody. All right, you know what? We want to look at these results and fixtures. I'm sure we lost that other game. No, we actually won the other game. I was looking at the sponsors getting it twisted and wrong, but oh my God, we won. We won. All right, okay. So, I don't think it matters what happens. Oh, we're straight through to the knockout matches now. We're straight through to the knockout matches. Or are we? Hang on, let's look at the group table. Yeah, we will be going through. We will be going through. All right, so let's do 99 to carry on. 99. I can't believe that other match. I was reading it wrong and looking at it for wrong and cheering for the wrong team. Scouting the opposition that might get through on a qualifier, but you know what? They're probably out. They are probably out. You know, it does bring back the memories of the original Football Manager that I played, I hate to say, on a pirated copy. But I own all the versions of Football Manager on the Sinclair Spectrum now. I own so many of them in different cassette forms and everything else like that. So, you know what? I have more than paid for it already. All right, so we must have somebody that's injured. So let's do C to change the team. Who is injured? There we go. Right, okay. So, I don't quite know how to do this, so we're going to do 11. Okay, so I can't pick that player. Alright, you know what? We'll do... We'll add Jay Pickford, I think. There you go, 1. Hang on a minute. Were we playing using a defender as a goalie? Because I've just noticed you've got GDDD. I felt by some miracle we've got all the way through. That's good. We got 11 players. You know, this is why I never became a football manager. Even though I understand it's a game of two halves and the ones with the most balls in the net win. This is clearly why I haven't played. All right, okay, look at this. We'll do 99 to carry on. We'll do 99 to carry on. Match highlights to follow. England, Panama. Alright, then we're through to the knockouts. Then we are through to the knockouts. Will we make it to the end? I doubt it with my skills, but you never know. You never know. I do like this little football match bit that appears. I really do. Alright, so let's pay attention. We are England. We are running. And yes, we scored a goal. Oh, we're going to get another. Oh, is it going to be a whitewash? The goal was not North. The goal was... Oh, look. Substitutions. All right, okay. Let's do number 13. Hello, number 13. This is your moment to shine. And look, you can see the cover of Football Manager Revisited scrolling across the bottom of the screen while we wait for this match to carry on. Right, here they are, Panama. And we defended, even though our goalie was taking a break over there. I have no idea what he was doing over there. But you know what, it's absolutely all right. Maybe not now. All right, the goalie's in the right place. That makes a change. A little bit wide, a little bit wide. And fortunately nobody to cheer. All right, so we're gonna let the captain do the team talk. The captain that they all hate. They responded positively, so they don't hate him that much. They don't hate him that much. Like Panama, England, second half coming up. You know, hopefully this will not be our path to the World Cup where you have a manager as bad as me managing. No, you got Tom Tuchel, I believe his name is, who's managing, and you know, same first name almost as Kevin Thomas's surname. Goal, yes. Who scored? 2, England, yes. So yeah, no, hopefully, yeah, this won't be as bad where, you know, we have teams with people in the wrong positions. You know, we have captains that are hated, bitchy players, because they were certainly being bitchy at some point, but that's no goal there. All right, come on. I want to get to the knockouts. We are 23 minutes from the knockouts. Are you going to score? No, you've got no goal, and no, you're not. You know, all those disappointed Red fans there. Right, let's try again. Let's try again. You see, he kicks it back. You know, why didn't he kick it into the goal? Nah, can't be bothered. Absolutely can't be bothered. You know, thank God. Actually, I do wonder. I say thank God it hasn't got VAR, but I do wonder, will it have VAR? In fact, will there be VAR in the World Cup as well? You know, the great mechanic that just has wrecked football, stops referees making choices of their own, slows the game down, utter crap, and makes so many mistakes. All right, okay, so people got carded there, but now we are off to the knockouts. Right, enter. Yes, we go through. Who are we going to play? All right, you know what? They can have a tennis competition. They didn't dance like before. All right, okay, so we're just going to do next match, round of 32. 99 to carry on. Who will it be? Who will we be playing? Norway. Oh, is Norway any good? They've got an oil rig in the British North Sea, I believe, or is that Denmark? I think it's Norway. Have got that in our sea where they claim a whole load of the oil. But are they any good? Scouting. I've actually got anticipation. No! Look at this! They got more energy. Alright, okay, so we're going to change the style to it. Okay, can I free to change the style? Okay, it just says balance there. Let's try again. What? Ah, right. No. Look, I misread it. So I was looking at number 3 to change the style. Right. Okay, it's 1 to 5 for playing style. Right, defensive. I want ultra attacking, very attacking, and commitment. 7. Yeah, we're gonna go into this. Legs blazing. This is probably going to work out well. It's a big game today. How do you feel? I'll tell you after the game. Nervous but confident. Excited as always. Match highlights to follow. England versus Norway. Will this be the moment we fall out the World Cup? Will we make Kevin Toms proud? I hope so. I really hope so. All right, here we are. Whose goal is this? I don't even know whose team is playing. You know, is Norway red? No! We're losing already. Oh, damn you to hell. No, another one. Ha! You missed. Right, the next one will be ours. You know, we'll get it on 19 minutes. Oh, no! 17 minutes. I was close. It's probably going to give us another one as well. I believe it will give us another shot on goal. before then making us worry. Yes, there you go. I had a 50-50 chance of being right there, didn't I? And I got it right. Oh, you cock. You utter cock. There's a whole load of goal you could have scored for. Right, we want to criticise the team. We should not be losing to Norway. The players respond negatively. Screw you, you players. You're just being, a bit too up yourselves, for want of a better word. All right, Norway versus England. Let's do it again. Second half coming up. Will we win? Are you Norwegian? Do you want us to win or do you want us to lose? Right, the pause that you get while the match appears. All right, this is going to be us because we swap sides. If you don't know, on football, after half time, you change sides. And we got a beautiful goal. I think that came off 2 players. There you go. 2-1 to us. Norway, you are out. You are absolutely out. I'm confident you're out. Because we'll put this one in as well. We'll storm this because, we've... Yes. Although I can't see where the ball went, we just say yes to that. 3-1. Because we're pressurising, we're pushing, we're doing everything we can. And is it... Oh, final score? Yep, scorers. Here we go. Oh! All those players got carded. Naughty players. Through to round of 16. Alright, so let's see who is next. You know what? You can have a poker night. These options, they disappear. Look at this. So I think we will have sightseeing trip only next if we get through. 99 to carry on. And let's see what's going to happen to us. Argentina. Oh, the hand of God. Everybody remembers the hand of God. I wonder how many hands of God we will be playing this time. Oh, they're going to be tough. Group J, they came from. We're from Group L, and they have the hand of God. They have the 12th player, 10 and 2, 12th player. All right, here we are. I want to see their stats. I want to see how much energy they've got. Oh, look at that. Oh, my days. All right, they beat us in everything. So we're just going to have to go for it. We are just going to have to go for it. So we've got no captain here. Who will be our captain? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've only got 10 players there as well. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 players. Why have we only got 10 players? Right, okay. Yes. Good choice. Do we need to add another? We're playing with 10 players. And look at this. Argentina are in the Sion. So it will make us easier. It will make it easier for us to figure out whether we're scoring goals or not, regardless of the score at the top. Okay, so 0-0. Criticise team. Yes, we need to criticise them because they're only playing with 10 players. They're negative. All right, and we want to push forward. We want to do everything we can to win this as Argentina in the Sion tries to beat our defence. But we've got the mighty Pickford in goal. We should be okay. Oh, no. Ha ha. There you go. No hands of God there, was there? No hands of God there. Oh, you get another go. Bugger. I thought for a minute that I was going to be saved, but no. Balls, they're winning 1-0. That's probably going to be it, knowing our luck. Because we don't have enough players or enough hands of God to be winning. Oh, here we go. Right, okay. Come on. You've got one job. Yes! Cheer for England. Right, arms in the air. They're doing sky hands. Oh, look at this. We're coming down that way. Oh, all right, that was pretty good. Passed it around a little bit. I thought it had missed it. It's like, no. But no, that's all right. So we've got 15 minutes to hold off. Or if we can sink this, it will be game over because they ain't going to do much in 11 minutes. We could win the World Cup. Will we win the World Cup? What do you think? Right, come on. Look. It doesn't matter that we missed that. You know, we're 2 in front. There's nothing, absolutely nothing they can do. You know, they have lost. There you go. Our mighty defence. Hands of God have been defeated. Oh, they get another go. Look at that. Look at that. They'll be so annoyed about that. They will be so annoyed about that. Final score, 1-3. 1-3. Oh no. Joe Pickford was sent off. Right. So, this is day 1 of me not growing my hair until we get past the quarterfinals. Alright, okay, we're going to send them sightseeing there. That's all we can do. I bet they're thinking, bloody hell, why sightseeing? Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Alright, okay, so 99 to carry on. Our squad will be trashed, destroyed because of cards and red cards. And we're playing France. The French. Alright, scouting the opposition. Come on, come on, come on. I'd love to know what it's doing in the background. I really would love to know what it's actually really doing in the background there. Our energy is not there. And we need to change the team as well. You know, we don't have enough people. So we want number 3. We want number 3. Okay, that gives us 10. And we'll go for Mr. Declan Rice. There you go. Number 9. 99 to carry on. No. He didn't like that, did it? 99 to carry on. The team has no captain. And you know what? It will be Arsenal's Declan Rice. He will captain us so I can grow my hair. Yes, carry on. All right. Doesn't look good reading, does it? Carry on. We're going to... You know what? It worked before for what we did. So we're going to change the style to very attacking. We're going to be really committed, very committed, and we're going to go on. This is it. This is the moment of truth. What's the mood in the dressing room? I'm not giving away anything. I'm not giving away anything. France versus England, one of the biggest rivalries that ever existed. But you know what? France is technically part of England and England is technically part of France because we built this tunnel. So we are actually connected. We are truly connected. All right, Samsung. You know, who is that sponsor there? Is that the French sponsor? Is it meant to be Samsung? I don't know. Samsung? Even got it wrong. Who scored? Who scored? England! Yes, England! Alright, 30 minutes in, 1-0 up. Everybody's cheering. Apart from the French. This is going to be us. This is absolutely going to be us. 35 minutes in, I'm sure we'll get another shot as well. You know what? We're going to pray. We're going to let the captain do the team talk. Go on, Declan. Do your magic. The players respond negatively. Okay. He probably made a Tottenham joke there, being an Arsenal player, which upset especially Harry Kane if he's playing. I don't even know if he's playing. Here we are. Here we are again. All right. Okay. This is France now. There you go, no goal. How do you like those apples? How do you like those apples? Right, will they get another shot? 63 minutes. Okay, that's good, that's good. Right, here are they going to score now? No, I like the little doo sound. It reminds me of the old video games, the ancient video games. And indeed, the original Football Manager was an ancient video game. Oh, here we go. This is our chance. This is our chance to bury the French. It took a moment and I thought, no, we haven't got it, but we've got it. So well done, England. Well done, England. This is clearly our day, our moment. Oh, we're going to put another past them as well. If only this was real, or maybe this is real, you know, because I'm doing a video of this. You know, imagine if these matches played out here, right now, as they do in the real World Cup. This would be a video for the ages then, wouldn't it? It truly would. All right, okay, so we've got a few people with cards. And Harry Kane was playing. Look at that, Harry Kane was playing that. All right, here we are. I think the final match, oh, the semi-final. All right, nearly there. All right, did the score flatter your team today? No, we're going to say no. We were the best team by miles, and every French person would agree with us. Every French person would agree. So we have no options there to boost anything. So we're just going to carry on. Team morale is 20. I think that's as high as you can be. Okay, so game status and changes. Let's go back into here. Okay, and have a look. See where we are. That looks all good, doesn't it? Declan Rice, manager, me. Biggest win, 4-0. Good. Just to rub it in a little bit. But you know what? We're going to change the skill level now to really amp this up. We are going to be the geniuses. We are going to be the geniuses because I think we've got 2 matches left. 99 to carry on. 99 to carry on. Right, Netherlands. Netherlands scouting your position. So, true fact, if you know some Dutch and you go to the Netherlands, it's Dutchland, not Deutschland, but Dutchland. No, if you go to the Netherlands, you go to Amsterdam, people like that. If you speak in Dutch to them and they notice that your accent is maybe not Dutch, they'll bloody answer you in English. They really will. Alright, so that's the one country where you just don't need to learn their language because, you know, they're so advanced of us that they can speak any language they want as long as it's English or Dutch. Alright, okay, so let's do the playing style again. That seems to work. So very attacking, and we will go for number 9 here and do this, and 99 to carry on. So the penultimate match, there is only one more match after this. If we win, we've won the World Cup. I'm tempted to push space, but I do like to watch the goals. I really do. Goals. Come on, goals. I thought it was going to go straight to half time then. Okay. Here we are. Oh, they are going to be in yellow and they've scored. They have scored. Alright, but we did amp this up. We did make this just a little bit harder, didn't we? So, you know, we get what we do unto ourselves. There you go. Great save in there. Come on. Goal for England. Yes. Now the goal. Now the goal. Yes. Alright. One more. Give us one more. Netherlands 1. England 1. Okay, that's not the scoreline we want to see. I wonder whether it goes to penalties or anything like that. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Alright, we're going to come in again. Look at that. Wide open goal. Double defence, clears it, no goal. You know what? That injured stuff, what you want is they want to do it from speedball where you then get ice cream, and it carries off the player, leaving a pool of blood. Alright, okay, so who's injured? Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to do. Will it let us put Pickford back on? Did he not get a red card? Or maybe it gets, maybe it's been lifted. Maybe it's been lifted. No. Let's do Ollie Watkins. There you go. 22. Let's see how you perform for us. Okay, so half time. So we're going to let the captain do the team talk. Come on. The players respond negative. Why are you all so negative? Second half coming up. This is it. Any goal, we are dead. Yeah, I don't think we'll get 2 goals above them. So if they score, I think this is going to be game over. And here they come, here they come. Did I will that in? I don't know. I do not know. And did you know these little faces that scroll across the bottom, there was a pool of about 900 of them. So they are very random. And there were some Star Wars type characters in there as well. Are we going to see one left to go? No, we're not. Alright, and it's 3-1. Okay, we're going to score many goals. A hatful of goals. Oh. I'm not frozen, I'm waiting. Here we are, 64 minutes, 68 minutes, here we come again. Yes, alright, we need one more. We need one more to level the playing field. And it doesn't mean the playing field is like that or like that and goes like that, but it means no, everything is equal. And I do not believe it. They have got another go, but we saved, Come on, one more. Take it to the end. Take it to the very end, but the other end of the pitch, not this end of the pitch. Right, that's got to be game over. That has got to be game over. 4-2. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. How are we doing for time? 89 minutes. Right, come on. Right, there's one. Maybe we will get one more in stoppage time. Because it does do stoppage time at the bottom. Yes! A penalty. Oh, you screwed it up at the end. You utterly screwed it up at the end. You could have taken this to extra time. Final score, Netherlands 3. I wish. Netherlands 4. England 3. Enter to carry on. You're in the third place playoff. The third place playoff. But who knows how this ends? You know, all we care about is number one. We're not number one. This is game over. If you want to have a go of this yourself, the link where you can get to the Patreon will be in the video description below. All of you stay safe. All of you take care. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.